What's going on, Jam Fam, man? It is day 4 of Men's Month, and today we're going to be focusing on our emotional health. Now, I already know when it comes to emotions, we try not to dive into this area because as men, we don't like to show our emotions because of society, our women, our opponents, enemies, or whatever it may be, may consider us as weak, right? We have to put on this hard exterior shell to present ourselves to the world because we may get tested. But I want us to dive into our emotions and work on our emotional health, because when we hold in those emotions, that pain, that hurt, that rage, that fire, it can sometimes be expressed in a negative light, right? Whether it be us making terrible decisions, us taking it out on loved ones, the people that care about us the most, taking it out on ourselves with drugs, alcohol, fornication, like in a crazy manner, right? So we have to dive into our emotions. So I want you to ask yourself the question once again: how do I deal with my emotions? How do I express my emotions so they don't take over me mentally and tear me down? How do I prevent from having my emotions bring me down to a lower vibration, a lesser being of who I can truly become as a man, right? I'll share a personal story myself, only because I'm in a stage of life where I'm having trouble dealing with a certain emotion. I just recently lost a frat brother a week ago. And so I haven't been in the best state of emotional well-being getting through this process. Now, I deal with death in a different way. I understand death. My grandmother passed, my father passing, I was okay. But my frat brother passing, it has taken a different toll on me, where I'm being challenged and trying to understand the strength that I'm trying to have for myself, for my frat brothers, friends, family, whatever it may be. So I don't understand or know how to deal with this emotion of his passing, right? So for me, I went into a hole, and I believe a lot of my LBs, we've kind of done the same thing. Once again, I would like to apologize to you guys, because I have been silent, I haven't been returning call. I just can't at this moment pick up the phone. This emotion that I'm dealing with, I don't understand it, because I've never lost someone at this age who was not in a world of crime, who's not made bad decisions. It's just with that he just didn't have the luck. He was chosen to be one to be diagnosed with a leukemia, right? And so I'm either don't understand if whether I'm dealing with rage or sadness, right? I don't understand if it's anger that I'm experiencing on a daily basis that I'm suppressing. I don't know if it's sadness. And we try, as a man, I've tried to become emotionally mature with things, right? Opening up, expressing how I feel. With this situation, I'm unaware of how to go. So this is a learning experience for me, right? Even doing this video, I really didn't want to do, but I have to do it because we're talking about emotional health. And my emotional health, I don't believe is in danger of breaking me, but I do have a sensation of me being lost, only because I don't know what to do with this emotion that I'm suppressing. I don't even know how to get it out properly, because I ended up in Panama recently. And so me being here has been great for me to get away from the emotion. I believe I'm just kind of displacing it, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm staying busy, I'm staying active, had some great people reach out to me. But a question that I'm having trouble answering is people asking me how I'm doing, if I'm okay. And that question always leaves me feeling lost. I'm not understanding my grieving process. So this emotion is tough for me at this time, right? Just talking about the situation, as you may have saw a few minutes ago, I almost lost my words, because just thinking of him brings me to a place where I'm, once again, angry, raged, or sad. And so with me not understanding this, I'm going to use it as a learning tool for myself and the other brothers that may be out there, my frat brothers. Once again, I apologize that I've been distant, silent. Everyone that reached out that knows DP, I've been distant, silent, avoiding the conversation. Once again, not wanting to accept that this is my reality, not having him around, because we were so close. And so when it comes to emotion, we have to find a way to get this emotion expressed, to talk about it, to actually grieve about it. So whatever emotion that you may have that you are not being able to get out, you have to find a way within yourself to express it in some way, because it can turn into a negative thing. I see for myself where this rage, this sadness can take me, because I understand myself, I know myself. And the more I try to suppress it, the angrier or the more sad I become when I think about it. And so I'm trying to find different things to do to get this emotion out. I just don't have the words or the steps to take to do it. I do know one thing that came to me after he passed away. It was like to get it out, to express it, to be honest about it. So making this video is kind of annoying right there in this moment right now. Only right now, because I'm thinking about how it can be perceived. If somebody be like, man, Bravo's getting soft, he's getting weak or whatnot. And that's a negative way to take it. But once again, I don't know if it's anger or sadness that I'm feeling. And so I don't understand this next step that I'm going to be going through. So hopefully this video, hopefully my LBs get to see this, my frat brothers or some people who I've been avoiding can see this and kind of understand where I'm coming from, and maybe kind of understand where they may be, what they may be feeling as well. Because I'm normally the one where I can be in control of my emotions and be the strong one for other people, but this one is pretty difficult for me to deal with. I asked for strength from DP to make this video because I didn't want to make this video, but when it comes to a man and his emotional health, the more we suppress it, the more rage, I believe, grows inside of us, because society teaches us as a young man that you have to be this hardcore, angry individual, because as a black man, I would say, because it's like, it feels like life is stacked against you, and it feels like you just have to be someone else when you just want to be a better person, but it feels like you just have to sometimes be a monster, And so not knowing, being met with this situation where I have to decide how to present myself dealing with this. Some days are good, some days are bad, some moments are extremely bad. But like I wanted to stick to, that was just some person I wanted to share. Any brothers out there that may be dealing with an emotion that they don't understand, that they can't shape, that they can't win against. Try to find some way, whether it may be talking to a loved one, talking to your lady. Women are great for getting things off of our chest, and we be pillow talking. But I must say, talking to another brother will probably be the best route. Jiggy sent me a video about grieving, talking to some other brothers about it. It's just that I can't talk to my LBs about it, because it's 13 of us left. So as men, I want you to take this day to try to figure out how do you handle your emotions? How can you build better emotional strength, better emotional maturity to be the best version of yourself? I hope this touches to another brother out there maybe going through something, or maybe a brother may hit me up or something like that, right? But yeah, emotional endurance, emotional strength, and our emotional health is for day 4. I feel a lot better after I did that. So until next time, check.